Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've just painted this creation and I can't wait for you to see what it is. It's actually a split base, so I'm using a Prussian blue and a metallic green, one of my most favourite colours, and the bright colours that I blow out across the top of those where they meet is going to be really special. In fact, this is just paint and water, and guys, some of the cells that have been created are gorgeous and I can't wait for you to see it. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Let's see what we can create. Okay, so here's the colour palette. Quite a few colours, quite a few brands. I'm using a Prussian blue, a copper, a light gold. I'm also using a lilac, a metallic green, a pearl purple, a blue turquoise, and a silver, iridescent silver by Pebeo. I'm mixing up my brands of paint. I've got Amsterdam, I've got De La Rowney, Pebeo and Arteza, and this is my canvas. I'm sticking with the small canvas theme because I really want to prove that we can create some gorgeous paintings on a smaller scale. So all my paints themselves are mixed with just water, 1 part paint to 1 part water. And if you'd like more information on the brands or the paints or the consistencies that I'm using, please check out the description box. In every single one of my tutorials here on YouTube, I list all my brands of paint, all my ratios and lots more information. I don't keep anything secret. It's all there listed for you to see. So just expand that and you'll see lots more information in there. So I've got my consistencies sorted. My paints are mixed, my table is ready, and I can't wait to paint this split base. So let's start off with the blue, the Prussian blue, and then the metallic green. They're going to be my base colours, and then we're going to go for the colours on top. I really hope you enjoy this one. Comment along as you go. Tell me which is your favourite colour. And remember, when you're doing a creation, think about how the paints dry, because I can tell you now, this Prussian blue will dry a lot darker. The metallic green will probably remain kind of the vibrancy that you see when it's wet, but the Prussian blue definitely changes colour as you go. So always have that consideration when you're pulling together a colour palette. Anyway, enough of me rambling on. I'm going to allow you just to watch the video and I'll comment as we go, because I really don't want you to miss anything, and I want to share all the hints and tips that I've learned so I can share those with you too. Okay, so the base colours are down. I'm just using my torch to pop all those air bubbles. And then I'm going to use one colour at a time and just drizzle those colours where that green and that blue meet. And then I'm going to use my blow dryer to blow those colours out. And I'm just going to say now, you don't want to miss the final version because I love it, and dare I say it, it's probably one of my most favourite smaller canvases that I've done for a while. I really think this one is special, and I can't wait to do some more split base creations. Let me know in the comments below what colour combinations you enjoy seeing, because I'd really love to share those ideas and create some paintings that you'd love to see too. So also, whatever you're up to creatively, if you want to share that as well, then I love reading all your comments. So yeah, just drop those in the comments below. But I'm just going to continue drizzling that paint before we start blowing it out across the canvas. So I'm just popping those air bubbles, and now I'm going to use my hairdryer. As always guys, the hairdryer itself is on a cool setting and the lowest blow speed. And I'm just going to take my time to blow the paint out from that middle section where that green and that blue meet. Looking at the composition, looking at how much paint I've got. I don't want big puddles of paint left on the canvas because that's going to almost encourage cracking when it dries, because if you've got a puddle of paint there and it's not consistent, then it might crack. But yeah, let's see how we go. I'm just going to blow this out and then I'll take you in for a closer look at the wet version. Okay, I'm happy with the composition. Let me take you in for a closer look. And I just love how these colours pop against that metallic green. I love it. And I'm really interested to see how this one dries because I'm a little bit worried. I do have an area on the canvas that's quite thick, and I say it each time, try and get a good consistent coverage, but I just didn't want to blow this out anymore because I really loved the effect that it had. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't crack as it dries because there is a thicker puddle just in that section. So let's see. I'm not going to worry too much over it. What will be will be. But yeah, this was a fun one to do and I can't wait to see it dry. I set my canvases to one side. I let it dry for 24 to 48 hours to touch. It's probably going to dry because we've got quite humid temperatures at the moment. But I don't ever seal my paintings with varnish for a good few weeks because I want them to fully cure. You don't want any moisture still in your canvas before you seal it, whether it's with resin or varnish itself. So here we go. Here's the dry version. That Prussian blue dried a lot darker, but I just think it helps those colours really pop. And I love it. It's definitely one of my most favourite smaller canvases I've done this year so far. I really love the colours. And you know what? I'd like to do some more split bases. So I need your help. I want some ideas. Please let me know your colour preferences below because I'd really love to experiment more with the split bases. And I'm trying not to just use a standard black and white on the background. I don't know if you've noticed that recently. I'm trying to just explore a little bit further with colour and not always go to my black and white as my base because there's so many colours out there to experiment with. And Yeah, that's my mission with these smaller ones. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're well. I hope you have a great week ahead. And I hope I get to see you again in the next video. Take care. Bye.